Well, good morning, everybody. What have we got coming up? We are doing experiment 1 in lab this week. Don't forget, before every experiment, you need to read the experiment, you need to watch the pre-lab video, you need to take the pre-lab quiz, and you need a score of at least 2 out of 3 to have a passing quiz score in order to participate in lab. Mastering Chemistry, here our first assignment. That is not next Wednesday, that is this Wednesday. Just pasted from last week, obviously. So, intro assignment due this Wednesday night, so that's going to be due before I see you again in here. So, get logged in as soon as possible if you have not yet. Let me know right away if you're having troubles. Mastering Chemistry was having a couple of issues with access codes and things last Friday that they tell me that they've resolved by now. So if you were having trouble before, try it again, but definitely let me know if you're having any kind of issues with any of that. So make sure you finish that intro assignment. You should not have any difficulties with it. And remember, with that intro assignment, just mess around with it, try getting wrong answers, going through the hints, seeing what happens. You'll get full credit as long as you attempt all the parts of that intro assignment. Okay? So, we're going to be working on Chapter 2 in here all this week and part of next week. So you want to get that intro assignment out of the way so that you can start working on that Chapter 2 assignment while the Chapter 2 material is still fresh in your head. So, like I say, we're working on Chapter 2 all through this week and next week, so be sort of reading along with us. Have some reading done in those sections before you come to class so you have some familiarity with them. Chapter 3 you should be thinking about sometime next week. Pretty much everybody introduced yourself on those discussion boards. I'm reading through those and enjoying those, so make sure to check those out. Use the chapter discussions, right? Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and so on, for questions, for hints, for answering other people's questions. If there was something you found particularly useful, or if you found a link to a video or whatever, okay? Anything that is pertinent to the material of Chapter 2, post on those. Remember, you're expected to average 1 post per chapter in those chapter discussions. So stay on top of that. Talked a little last time about our quiz that is in a week and a half. Yep, on the 17th. So make sure, if you haven't yet, go into D2L content handouts. Yeah, content handouts. Print off that sheet that says names and symbols of common elements. Check out in the links section, check out the Quizlet link that gives you little practice quizzes on element names and symbols. And then we're going to be working on problems from Chapter 2 all this week and part of next week to help get you ready for that. So, anybody have any questions?